Hey everybody, Justin Pollard here with Pollard Property Solutions. Today I want to talk to you guys about what it's like to live in Rome, Georgia. Maybe you're living here from another area, or maybe you're from here and you're just curious what other people's thoughts are. For me, I've lived in Rome almost my whole life. I grew up here, I went to high school here, graduated college here, moved away a couple times for different jobs, but Rome has always been a place that's called me back. And there's a few reasons for that, and that's really what I want to focus on today is what is it like to actually live in Rome, Georgia? Rome's a pretty interesting town. It's not a big, massive metropolitan city. It's not Atlanta or anything like that. But it's also not a really small town. And for me, I often say it's the Goldilocks of cities. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's sort of just right. With a population in Rome city limits of just under 40,000, and Floyd County has around 100,000, we have sort of the perfect mixture of lifestyle for me, at least. And so in Rome, there are a few things you should know. So number one, our pace of life here, it can be a little bit slower than in downtown Atlanta, for example, where I lived and went to law school. And so you would expect to have a lot of traffic jams here. Sure, things can back up just a little bit at rush hour, but most of your daily errands are going to be relatively easy to run. You're not going to see a whole lot of traffic. That being said, because of the size of our city, we have most of the amenities that you really need. So multiple grocery stores here, and so you should be within more than maybe 10 minutes of any grocery store. We have your boutique shops downtown. We have boutique restaurants. We have, of course, all of the chain restaurants that you can kind of expect. And so we kind of get the best of both worlds. We get small town feel, small town traffic, but still we have access to most of the amenities I think one would come to expect. Of course, we don't have the Atlanta Braves, but we do have the Rome Emperors, the single A affiliate of the Braves. And so we have professional baseball. We don't have the Falcons or the Hawks, but we do have Berry College Vikings and Shorter College, and both of them have football and basketball teams that provide great entertainment. We have movie theaters, we have bars, we have downtown live music. Every month we're having a new venue open up that provides entertainment options here. And so for me, living in Rome really provides me with ample opportunities to go out and enjoy a good nightlife. Again, with three major colleges in town, we expect a relatively decent entertainment scene. And our restaurants are really, to me, phenomenal. We have great access to tons of options and variety here. And so for Rome, to me, living in Rome is really just what fits, and it works really well for our family. It's a place that I've been happy to call home now for 42 years, and it's where I fully expect to spend my life. And so it's somewhere I'd encourage anyone to check out. I've got friends in our Woodstock office, and they ask me what Rome's like, and so for me it's just Goldilocks. It's perfect. It's not that like any city we have our issues like anywhere else, but day to day our life is pretty nice here. Slow pace, but with access to everything. Also, if you're looking at homes here or looking at the cost of living, it tends to be just a little bit lower than the metropolitan areas. Our average home price tends to set around 250 to 260, and you're typically going to see that in a 3-bed, 2-bath, sitting on about a half acre of land or something like that. And that's a very typical sort of average pricing, average home size here. And so those options exist. But we also have apartments. We have rental options. We've had 3 new apartment complexes open up in the past 5 years that are relatively large, with modern amenities and everything like that no one's looking for. So if you're thinking about giving Rome a call, if you're thinking about considering Rome for a place to live, give me a call. I'll be glad to give you a tour, show you around, show you the houses that are here. But again, for me and my family, it's the place that we are happy to call Home Sweet Rome. And so once again, this is just one realtor's opinion, but I'd love to give you a tour and show you the houses here. You guys have a great day. Look forward to talking to you, and I hope to see you in Rome sometime soon.